Good evening. Do you mind if I sit here? Don't worry, I won't bite. I haven't seen you here before. So what brings you out this eve? Did you get curious what lays on the other side of town? Maybe you went out to party, Hate to break it to you, this is not the place where people come to party. Hasn't been for many years. So maybe you came here for a different reason then. Maybe you felt claustrophobic, trapped alone in your little room late at night. Maybe you felt it too. That bitter loneliness that eats at you, makes it hard to sleep. So you go out to be less alone. And maybe, just maybe, a handsome stranger would approach you and say just the right things to win your heart. Look at you, you're turning all red. I was just teasing. Can I buy you a drink? No? Well, if you insist. But I hope you don't mind that I've had some Bloody Mary. How rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sebastian. It's lovely to meet you. And your name is? That is a beautiful name. I apologize for coming on so strong, but to be quite honest, you caught my attention. Well, because you don't seem like the regular clientele. How do I know? When you live for as long as I have, you start to pick up on things. Things other people may not even notice. You can tell a lot about a person if you just look hard enough. By the way they talk, walk, and indeed sit. Especially when they come to a new bar and sit by themselves. And from what I can tell by looking at you is this. You are restless. You want something to happen. Anything. Am I right? Maybe I'm a little off. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. But you don't strike me as the regular party type that most would be your age. You seem like you want something different. Something more filling. Am I at least right about that? See, I knew you were smarter than that. No, I'm older than I look. Much older. But don't worry, I'm not a creep. Unless you consider a hopeless romantic and a poet a creep. But enough about me. Tell me about yourself. What do you do? No, not for school or work. What do you like to do? Watch my tube? YouTube. Is that a sporting event? Forgive me, I'm a little, how do you say, out of the loop. Okay, so it's entertainment from your phone? But aren't telephones for calling? How do you watch something? Why are you giggling? Oh, you can show me? Oh, that is what people are always looking at. I didn't realize that was a phone. Well, the last time I saw a phone, they were much bigger, and there was nothing worth watching on it. So, you like to sit and look at your phone device. Doesn't sound very social. Maybe that's why you came here. I hope you don't find me rude. I really am just interested. I myself don't socialize much either. People tend to find me strange, I guess. But you seem nice. Well, for one, you're not running away screaming. And you're a good listener. I don't get out much either, so I'm really not judging. I mostly stay in, reading, sleeping, or playing my piano. But my books can only keep me company for so long. So sometimes I'll come out at night. Sometimes here, other times just to wander around. Do you go out at night? What a shame. You should. It's quite peaceful at night just to walk around. I don't really have many friends, per se. I'm not much of a people person. I did have friends once, but they're gone now, so it's just me. And I sometimes get lonely. Oh, so lonely. Especially at night. How about you? Don't you have someone close? No? Or maybe you just won't say. I'm just teasing you. But perhaps you get lonely too. Don't we all? So, no one is waiting for you at home? Or maybe that's a rude question. You don't have to say. I only ask because I don't assume you would want to stay in this dingy tavern all night. Usually when people go out after dark, they do so to let the night take them where it will. What do you say? Would you come with me? Or are you scared? Look at you turning all red. I'm only kidding, you know that. I don't live far from here. And if something were to happen, you could call for help on your tiny phone device, right? I promise I won't hurt you. So what do you say? Will you join me? I'm so excited you would come with me. To be honest, talking with you is some of the most fun I've had in a long time. You're very interesting to chat with, and you seem very smart. Not to mention how beautiful you look this evening. Maybe when we get to my place, you can teach me more about this smell phone device. What's so funny? Did I not say it right? Cell phone? A cell phone. It's getting hard to keep up with all these inventions, don't you think? Or maybe that's just me. Anyways, as I said, I don't live far from here. You might have driven past my house before. If you've ever come to the city from the small back roads, you might have passed an old house. In fact, you might not even have noticed it there. It's hidden behind ancient trees and shrubbery, and it looks dead and abandoned. But I assure you, underneath its cold, lifeless exterior, it is still very much alive and breathing. It's a beautiful night, don't you think? There's something about the light from the moon that wakes something in me. It's so romantic. We're here. You first. Let's turn on some lights. Close your eyes really quick if you don't mind. You may open them. Do I amaze you? Why not? A light switch? Oh, right. You humans and your inventions. No, I didn't say anything. Can I fix you a drink? Do you like wine? I have a very nice bottle I've been dying to try, but I couldn't get myself to open it on my own. Aw, come on, don't be like that. You came all this way. Besides, it's my treat. I'll go get our glasses. Ah, I see you found my library. Wait, no, don't touch that. Listen, there are books in this house that are more powerful than you can comprehend. Reading but a single word could drive you mad or kill you outright. Oh, what you were reaching for is the Divine Comedy. Do you like books? I think there's something I must tell you. I'm no ordinary man. I am a vampire. Wait, how did you know? Is it that obvious? Does it not frighten you? But I'm a monster. You don't really mean that. No one has talked to me like that since... It doesn't matter, it was a long time ago. I used to have someone, you know. My only love. Lily was her name. And she was the fairest, most beautiful woman I had ever seen. She was the only one who treated me like a person. Many, many years ago. But you don't want to hear all that. Okay. I'll tell you. I still remember the first time we met. I was savage, exiled from civilization. I was a monster, and I was at my lowest. A ruthless beast, killing to survive. But she found me. She was standing over me. She looked like an angel. "What are you?" she said. And I told her I am no longer a man. But she didn't run. She just looked at me and said, "Why don't we fix that? Why don't we fix that?" But she's only a fading memory now. Look, I really shouldn't be telling you this. Well, not that I've told anyone. I haven't spoken about her since she passed. But not a day goes by where I don't think about her. Immortality is both a gift and a curse. A gift I could have given her, but she refused. It's been hundreds of years, and I haven't had a lover since. There are times I wake and I still try to reach out for her, but my bed remains empty. I've of course tried to fill the void, but none could compare to her. No matter who I took home, I couldn't repair the hole in my dark heart. And when dawn would approach, I would inevitably drain their life. This world is twisted and evil. It takes and does not give back. And so I've come to do the same. I'm sorry for putting all this on you. I had the same plan for you, you know. You were going to become my next meal. But I'm not hungry anymore. You can leave if you want. I just can't get myself to do it. No, I'm not worried you're gonna tell anyone. Who's gonna believe that a vampire lives here? Well, if you leave, I'll just go back to my old ways, I guess. Sleeping for weeks, months, or maybe years at a time. Preying on who I can. I can't die, you know. But I still get hungry as if I could. Hunger that eats from me at the inside. It only grows. What? Oh, don't be ridiculous. I'm not gonna take blood from you. No, it wouldn't be right. It would be... Are you sure? I can't promise I won't drink all of it, you know. Okay then. Expose your neck. sweet taste. What a thrill. Oh, sorry, let me compose myself. You didn't have to do that, you know. Why are you so nice to me? Maybe I don't have to replace Lily. No one could. But maybe her memory can live with me, and I could live on without her. Maybe I don't have to be alone anymore. Would you stay here? Just for one night. Please.